Bulls lead at 14-8. You see Bob Hill. The San Antonio Spurs have had a lot of success with teams below 500 records. Above 500, they're just 1-2. The Bulls in Seattle have beaten them. The only above 500 team that apparently they've beaten is Atlanta.
Well, Tommy, they take out Cadillac Anderson. That experiment is over, and they bring in Will Perdue, who wore 32 for many, many years. Here, his name is up on the 3 flags that the Bulls won championships with, and that was the trade. Will Perdue for Dennis Rodman.
Luke hits the first one.
Luke is the trailer. Watch him wait. David goes up. Luke pounds it down. Drops in 2 free throws. He's got 6. Now the Bulls put that pressure on.
He's also got a rebound here in the early going as they get it into David Robinson. Now he's looking for a guard. Finally finds Avery Johnson. Rodman stays there to help. Bounces it back. Rodman. He's inside. Oh, what a beautiful move around Luke Longley. What a move by Robinson. Wow.
You can't do that when you're 7 foot.
No, I know.
Let me see that film again.
I can't. I know that. I know darn good and well I never could have.
Film at 10.
Pip gets it right back. MJ, baseline fadeaway jumper, a little strong. Rodman right there with the offensive rebound.
Over David Robinson.
Now Michael says, nope, I don't want to post up anymore. He just made a little decision, I think. Scotty comes off the screen from 15. Scotty Pippen with a jumper. 18-10 now. Bulls with the lead. 5:40 remains here in the first period. Robinson wants the one-on-one move. Rodman right there defensively. Makes it tough, and it's an air ball. Ronnie Harper right there. He's got Michael on the right, Scotty on the left. Here's some decisions on.
Oh!
Pip couldn't hang out. Goes out of foul.
That was. Yeah, that's right. You got Michael on that. That's heaven.
Yeah. Just throw it up by the basket, right? Whichever one gets there first, dunk it.
And if somebody would have tunneled under either one of those players, Phil would have said, Harp, dive under it.
Michael came in, knocked it away, but picks up the foul, and MJ said that was all ball. Phil Jackson hollering that it was a walking.
He comes down low. Dennis is strong. He's not as big as this guy.
Yeah.
Michael reaches in and whips the ball and looked like it.
Sports Channel like to welcome our affiliate TCI of Illinois, the viewers in Peoria. Elliott looking down low, wants David Robinson. Robinson trying to get inside. Bounces into the corner. Back out Vinny Del Negro. Great help defense by the Bulls. Del Negro with a shot. Dennis Rodman right there. Gets it out to MJ. He's looking at Scotty the whole way. Wanted him. Has him. Scotty pitches it back out to Rodman.
Dennis looks at the 3. Not there. But Pip lines it up. Nope.
And Luke will get the foul as Will Perdue went for the rebound and picked it off. Chuck Person will check into the ball game now.
The team's third. Chuck Person in the line for the third.
Benny Del Negro checks out. And I got a thank you to do in a minute before I forget. 18-10, Bulls with the lead. Avery Johnson has it on the right wing. Got a screen and roll, it looks like. David Robinson with the lob. And there's just not much you can do with that. That's a timing play. Phil Jackson hollering at Luke.
Chuck Person in there.
MJ with the reverse, gets it over. Rodman turns and looks, finds Michael in the lane, fades and hits.
I tell you, Rodman has given a lot of assists too tonight. He's got what, 2? Looked like he had more.
Sean Elliott wanted in the post up. Scotty right there defensively. Elliott tries to come underneath, does, kicks it out to Chuck Person. The rifleman from long range. Michael tipped it, and Avery Johnson got the long rebound. 4 minutes left, first period. Bulls lead at 20-12. And now they want a one-on-one. They wanted David Robinson down low. Scotty came over to help out. Avery Johnson kicks it out and almost threw it away. 7 on the shot clock. Avery Johnson with a long 3. Nope. Rodman
over the back.
Did.
Beautifully done. Mike with a 3. No, fair ball.
And the Bulls reset now. Back to Scotty as again Ronnie Harper wants the post up and has it down there with Avery Johnson on him. Harper had it stolen away. Good defensive play by Johnson, who bet that he was going that way, and he did. Person in the corner as David Robinson took his time coming down. Now from 16, David Robinson off, and Dennis Rodman right there. Down the floor, intercepted by David Robinson. 3 minutes remain now, first period. 20-12. Bulls again with the lead. The rebound strong for the Bulls, and Rodman's got to have a bunch of those, Johnny.
Yeah, he's got as many as they have.
And Luke Longley will pick up the foul. 7 rebounds for Dennis Rodman. And we got a timeout. 2:49 remains, first period. The Bulls lead it 20-12.
Without Dennis Rodman, this San Antonio club is a bad rebounding team. They have been out-rebounded in every game this season except for Tuesday nights against the Lakers. And as I go back to Tom and Johnny, guys, is it a big deal? Last year, the Houston Rockets, the world champions, were the worst rebounding team in the NBA. So how important is it to rebound to be a world champion?
You got to get the ones they miss. And if you shoot good, you're okay. Tommy, you know, it's not as easy as it used to be to pick up a Christmas tree, I understand.
What a great story. Long story short, we went up to pick up some Christmas trees up at Oney's farm, and our car had problems. The trees were falling off, and 2 guys really came over and helped, F.J. Gruber and Ronnie Siegel. Baseball players up there, and guys, thank you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your help. They stayed with us a long time and wouldn't take anything for it.
I didn't think you needed the extra job of selling trees during the wintertime, but
you never know, Reds. Those guys were a big help. Michael, top of the circle, now brings it back. Looks for the opening. Again, comes around the screen. He wanted that shot. He
Dennis
took it.
gave a nice screen. A nice screen by Dennis Rodman. Michael's got 8, and he is finding not too much of a problem tonight. He's shooting at this basket.
He just doesn't like that post-up, apparently. Elliott with it in the corner, wants to make the move. Rodman comes over to help out, throws it up and in. Sean Elliott with a bucket. 22-15 now. Bulls with the lead. Rodman looking for the open man. He'll take it from there.
Yeah! And the Admiral wasn't even going to challenge him, and Dennis is very selective on his shots.
His first points to go with 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal.
A little pushing and shoving down to the center. Is that on Rodman?
Dennis will pick that one up.
As he went by, the Admiral told him, he's grabbing me, he's grabbing me.
Robinson will get a couple free throws now. First one by the Admiral goes in. 24-16. Boy, this guy. You talk about rebounds #1, block shots #2, points 4th, field goal percentage #11 in the league. He is very close to.
Well, that's what tells you why he was MVP a year ago, right?
Yep. Although then you go to the playoffs, and in the the Western Conference Finals, when a team just ate him up.
Well, Hakeem has done that to a lot of guys. I mean, he's pretty good.
MJ fade away on that wing. That one wouldn't fall. Rebound tapped out and finally pulled up by Robinson. Gets it back. Avery Johnson with a lob for Sean Elliott.
Elliott has made 3 baskets, and they've all been spectacular. 2 drives.
That's a good point. Yeah.
A drive, a runner, and a.
Scotty brings it out with Will Perdue on him. Will leaves, and Scotty with the 3 and rattles it home.
He dribbled out of the double team, and as Will went back to get his man, it fired the 3.
7 for Scotty now, in a very high-scoring first quarter for the Bulls. Avery Johnson wanted the one-on-one jumper, didn't get it. Rebound.
Let him have it, Mike. That's it.
And it's played with a little bit. Yeah, Mike was laughing. MJ on the left side. Down low, Ronnie Harper. Backs him in, out to Scotty. He made one from there a second ago. Now glides inside. And the ball out of bounds off Will's back. Bulls ball with 11 on the shot clock. 39.4 remains first period. And Steve Kerr will check in. See if Ronnie Harper checks out. Yep. Harper did a nice job in that first quarter. Post up, a couple buckets and some passes. All right, Scotty will trigger it in. Rodman lost it, dives for it, and gets it back to Michael. MJ with Sean Elliott on him.
Got the jumper.
Good call. It wouldn't fall, and a loose ball foul.
Stay right here.
Chuck Person, I think, or was it Sean Elliott? Yeah, Chuck Person. And the official told you what he did. He grabbed him by the jersey. And now Tony Kukoc will check in. Bulls almost with 24 seconds. It's 28.3, and Michael will sit.
Michael Jordan.
Tony has it right in the middle.
He just gave a fake and almost broke Person's ankles.
You hear the coaches saying, hold up, Tony. Chuck Person is very aggressively guarding Tony Kukoc. Throws it out on top. Shot clock at 4. A 3 and a foul called. Avery Johnson reached in, picked up the foul with 6.9 remaining in the first period. And Scotty will get a couple free throws. Bulls coach is a little perturbed with Tony Kukoc, who was...
He went 3 times a little bit early. Hold it. He had his man beat all 3 times.
Randy Brown will check in. Haven't seen Randy in a couple ball games. Let's see who's coming out.
Well, he's coming for
Bill Wennington.
Okay. So they want to put a little pressure on here all over.
Well, slow him down, right? And 6.9, basically 7 seconds left here in the first period. And the Bulls come out with some pressure. They want Will to bring it up, and Will does. Finds Chuck Person. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Person inside for Will. He missed it. As the clock expired, the layup is no good. 1 period played here at the United Center, and the Bulls lead the Spurs 28-19.